Well, hey everyone, I am so excited to be here today. We are at Paterson School No. 2. It is just a short 13-minute drive from the Totowa campus, and I'm excited to introduce you to a couple of folks today. One of them is standing right here, but for a long time, one of our great prayers as a church is we know that God has placed us to be a blessing to our community. He hasn't just placed us in a spot where we can know Him and enjoy the blessings of that, but to be a blessing around us. And one of the key ways we can do that is by partnering with people who are investing in the lives of young people and communities already, which is schools. And so we are here today to begin this work, partnering together with the Paterson School District and with friends of the Paterson School District. And so I want to introduce you to Jessica Abreu, and Jessica is the full-service community school site coordinator here at School No. 2, and she is here all the time. She knows the people here, the staff here, and Jessica, can you just tell us a little bit about the school that we're in right now?
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, my name is Jessica, and this is the full-service community school, Paterson Public School No. 2. We are in the heart of Paterson. We are on Peru Square. Largely Latino community, a large South American community, and a Middle Eastern community. Our school has about close to 500 students. We are the school with the largest population of children with autism. And what makes us different is that we are a full-service community school, which means that we bring in other services to the school that families may need. So we're not just thinking about the children and their academic needs, we're thinking about food, diapers, medical services, social services, emergency aid, glasses, coats, uniforms, school book bags, after-school programming, summer programming, community and family engagement events, which are fantastic, and a whole host of services that our families need. The needs don't look the same for every family, so we try to get creative and listen to what the needs currently are. Last year, the big need for our families were uniforms. So we were able to find a wonderful donor that helped us with some uniforms and coats. Just because the pandemic hit this community really hard. And something as simple as a uniform for your child makes a difference. Kids feel better when they look good. Parents feel good when they can give their children what they need. So that's what I do here. I am the one that fills in the gap, and I'm the one out there looking for the resources that the women and children in our community need so much.
And that's an awesome opportunity for us to be a part of what you're doing here. And as Jessica shared, there's so many needs across the board holistically. And as you think of partnering with a church or anyone that is around in a community and saying, hey, we want to be a blessing, what is the hope for you and for the school? What would be the hope of partnering with a church like ours?
Well, I am the daughter of a risen King. So faith lives within me. And I believe that we were partnered already. I think that this is just the outcome of something that was already predestined for us. When I think about my kids here and my families, there is such a lack of nurturing people. It's not stuff, it's nurturing people. To be able to bring in people into this school that will invest in these kids. When I come out in the morning, I know these babies by name. And if I don't, it's, hey honey, hey dude, hey boo, and mom, hey dad. That changes a person's day to know that they are seen and that they are valued. And to bring people from another community to invest in us changes things. You feel seen, right? And you feel valued, and you're reminded that you are worthy, regardless of your income status, immigration status. You matter, your children matter, and we're here. And we're here because we want to be here. Because I could be anywhere, you could be anywhere. I choose to be here and to show up and to find people that are going to care. I could find a donor to bring me stuff. That's easy. Finding people that care is what I want, because these kids need to be reminded that they are valuable, that they are worthy, and that we see them, that we love them. And that isn't religion, that is love, right? And that's what they need. So that's why I was so excited when I heard it. I was like, us? Yes!
Well, it sounds like you're in the right place, using your gifts, and that God's placed you here. And He's placed us on the doorstep to here, and He's placed us with the same Father and the same opportunity to serve. And so we're going to talk more about that. I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. But we're going to talk more about that and ways that we can be involved together. And as we do, Jessica, thanks so much for all you do. Thank you for being a part of the work here. And looking forward to, we're going to take some baby steps to begin, but getting more involved and investing in our community through what you're doing here. It's a great joy and blessing for us.
Thank you so much. I feel honored to be able to do the work. So we're gonna have fun. But you're going to work.
Looking forward to it. Well, as Jessica shared with all of us, this is a great opportunity on a lot of levels to be involved in partnering and being a blessing at Paterson School No. 2. And in the future, we hope that might even open the door for more. But for now, we're going to take some simple steps forward. I want you all to meet Lance Cry. Lance is a good friend. I've gotten to serve with him in ministry for many years. He's been around emergence with his family since the beginning. And since the beginning, he's had the opportunity to use his gifts of organization and leadership to help a number of our projects. And Lance is taking the reins of the leadership on this project. And so, Lance, what are some ways that we're going to take some simple steps forward here?
That's a great question. I love just what Jessica said and what she said, which we're going to do an after-school program for middle school kids here. What that provides is for us an opportunity to get to know kids, but also the families, the parents of those kids. And what I love what Jessica just kept emphasizing is the importance of a mentor, someone who loves and listens. As we, this started out as just a crazy concept that we thought about as a church, and when we said, okay, let's actually do this, let's put this into action, I began to pray, and so I got to open up some doors. This door is so wide open. The school is excited that we're here. The school is excited that we're at church, that we're coming to a school in Paterson to love and listen to kids. Jessica, the very first meeting I had with her, she said, if you really want to make a difference in a kid's life, spend time with the kid. That's how you make a difference in kids' life. So that's what our after-school program is going to be about. We're going to have some activities that can make it fun and attraction, but we also want to have a mentoring program and a tutoring program, coupled with that, so we can really see these kids grow. I've got to walk the halls and watch the kids. There's some pretty cool kids here, so I look forward to the opportunity.
Yeah, when we talk about maybe taking a step, that first step for some folks who are listening going, man, I want to be a part of this. What is that first step we're asking people to consider taking?
All right, so volunteer and serve. So we're going to start with probably 1 day a week or two, depending on how many volunteers we have. The only criteria that you have is to be able to be here at least 2 times a month, and be able to come here and love and listen to kids. If you can meet those 2 criteria, we can teach you everything else. Jessica can teach you about the culture. We've got some teachers in our church that said they'll help us with some of the skill sets in order to be as effective as possible at tutoring. You just need to say, I'm going to serve. I'm going to love a kid. I'm going to make a difference in a kid's life. If you can do that, we want to talk.
So really the main requirement is just simply to love like Jesus. And so if you can take that step and you're willing to, in faith, go, I want to give this a shot, then Lance would love to connect with you. You'll have a simple way to do that today. And also, we're going to collectively take a really simple step of providing for some of the families here. So you'll also have the opportunity today to find out more about how we can provide backpacks and some supplies that are in need of some families here in Paterson School No. 2, and you can be a tangible part of what's going on as we begin this relationship. Be in prayer. Be in prayer about what your step might be. Be in prayer for the work that's going to go on here, starting now, and for however long God would have us be here. And we're praying that this would be the beginning of something really special here.